through the woods.
I like it. What is up, MFers? Hope you guys are having the best day of your entire freaking life. As you notice, doing a little bit of bank fishing. Actually, doing some creek wading. Hopefully you guys watched the last video. I'm down here in northern Arkansas / southern Missouri with my mate man over here. I just swallowed a bug. That's disgusting. All right, I'm good. This is Jackson from Ozark Creek Bums. Found me on Instagram, and these guys are absolute freaking hammers. And look, it's an Ozark Creek. Ooh, there's small jaws right there. That's a pretty good one.
Where's it at? Oh, wait. Yep,
that's a solid one.
One right there.
One right there. Yeah, we're done being up here. We need to be down there. This is freaking ridiculous. Basically wading this creek, this beautiful, sexy creek where we can see freaking smallmouth everywhere. He's got the fly rod, and I got, you know, a swim bait rod. Little turtle, like the two polar opposites. I got like my ultra light rod and then my swim bait rod. Basically gonna be like a fly rod versus whatever I'm throwing swim bait / finesse rod challenge tonight. And Jackson says this place is loaded, as we just saw when we walked over it. I'm rambling on now because I'm too excited about this. I will catch you guys at the water. Let's go. Alright guys, think I'm gonna be a total sellout, pansy, biatch and start with the Ned rig. Just for now, just everyone relax, hold off, don't yell at me. That's what I'm starting with. I'm gonna catch a ditch panda Zaras.
You gotta get on the board.
That's right. Yeah, we're blowing some baits up there. Dirty bait blowers. There we go. Finally, tricked Juan. Took long enough. Dirty turd eater. Not a bad one. Yeah. Oh, he was right there, guys. There he went. Yep, he sure did. I'm gonna check my hook. I'll count him as a catch almost. All right, that one's coming with. Oh God. Big smallmouth chased him in and tried to eat him. That was so sick, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my slammer in right there actually. This little smallmouth just came in, and that big smallmouth followed him all the way to the bank. I can still see him, but I think he saw me. Let's see if it hit the slammer. Oh, he's following it. All right, that was insane. So the first little smallmouth I hook, I have like a 2.5 pound smallmouth follow that dude all the way in and try to eat him off of my hook like a freaking shark would with an ocean fish or something. So now I'm gonna try to dig through and see if I can find something that resembles a smallmouth. I think this one right here looks pretty damn good, this triple trout. Let's see if they'll eat this. That was insane. All right, so we're gonna try this guy for a little bit. This look like a smallmouth to you?
Yeah. Triple trout?
Yep. All right guys, change of plans. Taking off the smallmouth looking triple trout and putting on the bubblegum bass triple trout. This is one that actually my buddy Matt Peters from Southern Swimbait, he sent to me, and this was a color that I watched him freaking crush them on in the Ozarks, and he recommended this bait for me in the Ozarks. Now those were for like Ozark Lake largemouth type deals. I was thinking maybe give it like a little more contrast in the water, make those smallmouth react. Smallmouth like bright colors. Obviously I could have caught one by now. I guess I did catch one on a Ned rig. Could be catching way more, but you guys want to see me catch them on this stupid thing, don't you? Oh, okay. Had a bite. Had a bite, first cast. Got a babe. Got a babe. Not a bad one at all.
This is a new fly. I've never thrown one of these before. I've always wanted to.
Secret fly. Pretty fish. Little fly action. Love it. Is he actually hooked? He's actually hooked. Eating it on the swim. That might be the smallest, not the smallest. It's one of the smallest I've ever caught. Big baits catch big fish, folks. Thanks, Mr. Ned Keaty. There we go. This one's a giant. Getting bigger. Getting bigger. You know what? They're small, but they're fun. They're mighty. Bye, small jaw. That's a better one. That's for sure a better one. No, he's not that big. He just feels giant in the current. No followers. Nice. Yeah, that's not a bad one at all. Hell yeah. Fat T. Ooh, he broke me off. Short lined him. Hell yes. Dirty little turd eater, huh? All right, Mr. Small Jaw. Go get bigger. Sick. Took a little bit. Finally got that one. That one's probably, well, not quite 2, but good one for sure. Felt great tonight. Big one. Oh, it's actually bigger than I thought. I was joking at first. It's a magnum. Magnum spotted bass. Or smallmouth, same thing. Yep, this is a big brook trout. New PB. PB brook trout. Well guys, I was being a total dickhead and I was like, hey, watch how this is done. And I caught the biggest smallie of the night. My camera wasn't on because, you know, I wanted it to be on. So now we have this beautiful smallmouth, probably 16 inches, maybe a little more.
It's good fish.
Good fish for here, right?
Very good fish.
Beautiful. All right, giant smallmouth. That was a myth on camera, but I do believe you exist now. It's a sexy thing. That's the size of the one that tried to eat the little smallmouth. All right, quick little update for you MFers. Been fishing for about 2 hours or so. Turns out Ozarks are still beautiful. This stream's unreal. Small stream, definitely smaller than the one we fished this morning. Haven't had the best luck yet. We've caught a couple solid fish. I just caught one on a Ned rig actually. That was the biggest one. Biggest smallmouth I think that I caught in this creek so far today, and biggest one I've caught in a Ned rig today. Yeah, but things generally get a little bit better after dark or around dark, my man said, and that's looking like it's probably about hour and a half away. So we've made it a ways up the creek. Jackson says we're probably going to turn around and a little bit head back down past where we actually launched to the better part of the river that actually has some more largemouth in it. So I'm probably going to be tying on that tying a slammer back on, since I had a lot of luck on that this morning for largemouth. It was kind of funky. I threw that triple trout, the pink triple trout, one time, the very first time, and had a bite on it, and then that was it. I haven't had a bite on it freaking since. It's been kind of tough. They're a little bit finicky today, but we're gonna keep trying some different things, and honestly, you can't beat this scenery. Hopefully we can catch a big old Slanchi mama. But if not, this is amazing. Just being in the water. This is how I grew up fishing. This is total roots to me. Wading through bank fishing, creeks, ponds, whatever. Like the shirt says, we hashtag fish it all. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fish everything in front of us from here all the way back and then way past where we started. And hopefully that yields a big one. Oh, I got him. This is him. This is him. Watch out, I can't control him. Oh, the big one must have got off and this one got it out of his mouth, I think. All right, guys, making a little bit of a walk. We just walked all the way back where we started and then we turned back around. I gave up on the small stuff. I tied the slammer back on because Jackson said there's some largemouth in this part of the creek. So we're gonna tie on the Slayer from this morning, the old MS Slammer. Hopefully be able to trick one of those guys. If you guys haven't watched that video though, seriously, I think I've said that like 12 times. Go check it out. See how these clean water river fish reacted to this dude right here this morning. It was a good freaking time. Oh. Well, had a blow up. I don't know if he was like trying to mate with it or actually big, but cool. Pretty cool. Come bite again. Okay. long freaking day. You guys want to see my Airbnb I'm staying in? This place is called The Tool Shed in Rogers, Arkansas on Airbnb. Man, I do a lot of free promotion for Airbnb. I need to get a freaking deal with them, but it's like my favorite place to stay because you get so many random different things. This one might take the cake for the most random little living space. It's not quite like the house that Tube Boy is staying in from the video the other night, but it's pretty close. It's really, really close. So this is the living room. So there's the wall, there's air conditioning. I can almost, there's the other wall. I can almost touch the wall from there. So I can almost touch all the way across it, which is fantastic. But actually, like, seriously, this place is super sick. I love it. I wish there was an Airbnb everywhere like this. Air conditioning, obviously. TV, love seat, not couch. This is my mess from last night when I got in at like 11:30 and started doing tackle until 1 in the morning. This is the stove, microwave, sink, fridge, bathroom. So obviously bathroom's key, with a shower and a sink for the bathroom. Desk, of course, for your work area. Another TV, which is key. And then this giant twin-sized bed right here. And that is it. That is the entire place, but actually really a freaking sick place. I wish there was places like this everywhere because it was super cheap, super affordable. So you guys, if you're in Rogers ever for whatever reason, come stay here. But yeah, let's recap the day a little bit. So start off this morning, probably the last video you guys saw, I would assume. We floated like 8 miles in kayaks and caught some really good fish on a slammer, caught some on a turd. Jackson was the dude that I'm with. Again, I was with him tonight. Go check out what they're doing. Ozark Creek Bums. Really cool Instagram page. Thinking about getting into the YouTube game, but they basically fish all these little Ozark streams. This is seriously something I've wanted to do for so freaking long, is come down here. I've known about these streams for a very long time. I didn't know what the potential was. I didn't know if there was even like smallmouth, largemouth, whatever in here. And I was really taken back by some of the quality largemouth. The one I caught earlier this morning was probably over 20 inches long, and then there was obviously some really solid smallmouth. Now, unfortunately, when we waded the creek tonight, I didn't get the biggest smallmouth on film. Of course, you guys saw it at least. It did bite the Ned rig, bit the little turd rig, but we ended up, we walked about 2 miles wading tonight in the creek. So I'm very exhausted. It's about 10 o'clock tonight. Next step for me is to get all this footage switched over to my external hard drive. Shower, definitely need a shower. I'm like a mixture of soaked in sweat and wet from wading. And then get ready to go do it all again tomorrow. We're actually hitting another stretch of the creek tomorrow. We're going to be in the kayaks again, which worked out really, really well. I'm not a huge kayak guy. I don't like to take kayaks in places where I personally have an advantage to catch fish in my bass boat, even though I understand it relates to a lot of people that maybe can't afford a boat. And are in kayaks. Kayak fishing has gotten so much bigger, but it's not really my thing. But as I was telling Jackson, and when we were talking about this, that's the only way you can float these creeks. There's so many shallow areas. There's no other boat that you could possibly use. But a kayak works perfect. It's too much water to walk. There's not enough bank access, so you couldn't bank fish it. Kayak was absolutely perfect. Now I will tell you this, if you guys want to know like how the results went for like the ultralight conventional tackle and swim bait stuff, I didn't catch any on the swim bait tonight, but if you want to know the results of who caught more between the conventional tackle and the fly rod, I definitely caught more fish. Jackson probably might have had more bites, but man, the time you take, and I'm watching him do his fly rod, and it's something he was good at. You could tell he definitely spent a lot of time doing it. Once again, maybe not something that's for me. That looked frustrating. Something I want to do in the future, try out with the fly rod. I really want, and a lot of you guys have told me you'd like to see me do it, but I don't know if it would be for me. It looked like a lot of freaking work. But let's take this video out. I gotta get that stuff done and get to bed. Thank you guys seriously so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'd love if you would comment down below. Let me know what you think about these creek fishing videos. When content gets tough for me late in the winter, late in the fall, early spring when the water's cold, when the weather sucks around Nebraska, this is something I would really like to do. So please let me know if you want to see more of these videos. Sounds like fishing is different all times of the year. The water levels are different. The species of fish are different that are in the rivers. So really a unique, interesting area that I'm really having a good time at. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you very soon. I'm out of here. Peace.
I'm not sorry. I can't help this love like mine. I'm not sorry. I can't stop with a love like mine. I can't stop with a love like mine. I can't stop with a love like mine.